listen to the fucking song while we wait. Yeah. Banger. Banger. Technically there is 15 minutes left, but do I care? No. Well, I'll draw a cover. Yeah, so like there are mountains and there are like people. Yeah, it's like 3 more people here, and then there is the fucking rift. The void rift, and there is Kha'Zix here. I don't know why. There is Kha'Zix here now, and what else is there? Kog'Maw. It's like this. There is Kog'Maw. Yeah, that's Kog'Maw. Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I need to wait 10 minutes or else I'm a liar, so I'm drawing the cover of the book now. Hi everyone. It's I hope you like it. I'm trying my best. And it's gonna bait you into thinking it's about something else. Oh shit, okay, and then there is like, we'll use this, and there is Stoger. I'm like professional Stoger drawer now, because I remember he got these like things here, and then there is like big mouth. It's a dinosaur that got eyes. He's crying, and he got like hands here too. Yeah, that's Stoger, alright. Oh, and he got spikes. I think that's a dinosaur. Yeah, good music. Hi, and I don't know how it's like. This book is called, well, the Rift. Wait, Rift. Slash crack. You can't do the funny this thing in crack, so I think that's a stupid name, by the way. Slash szy, czy, l, I, na. I think they whatever. Shit, what is it called in like Slovak? It's like t, h, r, l, I, no. I'm so good at Slovak. Or hi, this is the I figured I should entertain people, and can you even hear me? I hope you can. I figured I should like entertain people why I'm ranting about this stupid ass audiobook, so I'll be illustrating my thoughts sometimes. I have like there is a lot of feelings I have about this book. It's like, I mean, that's audiobook. Whatever. It's okay. Well, how are you, everyone? How is life? Are you doing better in everything? Is life good for you? I hope it is. It's so hot here, by the way. It's so hot, and I got sick. I legit came back from vacations, uh, and it's still hot here. It was actually hotter here than on my vacations, and I got sick, and I don't know how that happened. So yeah, like in before, I'm sorry, you'll hear me like sniffing and whatever the word is, or and coughing. Yeah, yeah. You may be wondering, why am I streaming being mad about a book at 4 p.m. on Thursday? Do I have life? And like in my defense, one, I'm sick. 2, I sent 5 internship applications yesterday, 5 of them, and I found 5 more. So it's like I'm doing stuff. Okay, okay, you can't be mad at me. 3, um, I don't have anything else to say. Actually, that's so sad. Um, whatever. Uh, what did you say? Yeah. No, I'm sorry about your allergies. And Poland is so hot. It's crazy. Um, like I don't know. To me, acceptable temperature in Poland during summer is like 28. I remember when 32 was like the hottest, most peak hot weather ever. And now it was like yesterday it was casually 35, and it's awful. And fuck allergies. And thank you for wishing me to get well. I appreciate it. And what else? You're climbing. Gwen Mastery rank. Bad league. It's not that fun. So true. Hi, Babita. It's not a good moment to play in Brazil. You are in Brazil, what? I'm sorry. That's great. This is some lore reveal right now. Oh my, what? What? Oh, wow. Good luck with climbing Gwen Mastery. Um, I believe in you. I hate the mastery changes suck, by the way. Like I talked about it already, right? Um but they just low-key suck. I'll make it slower so you can be visible here, like fully, yay. I hate them. I had to make a list of, because there is like 26 chests you can get for the third milestone, but that's like 15 games. I made a list of all the champions that I'm quotes close to get the chest, and it's like I need 2 games on Taring and 1 on Vayne. I'm a Vayne player now for some reason. I keep picking her on Aram. It's so embarrassing. And then I had to enter Zillian era because of this. It's so stupid. Anyway, I hate mastery changes. Yeah. What is happening on Twitter? Let's go. Yeah. Whoa. What else can I draw for you? Okay, since Babita is here or was here a moment ago, I should draw a better Elderwood side. Oh my god, thank you for the follow. I play Kevin support. I play Kevin support. Like I already, like, I mastered 27 or 8 on him. Now you're gonna like shame me for having High Hopes Panic at the Disco in my playlist in the background, but in my defense, I like songs that I can sing under the shower, you know. Yeah, because like last time, Dear Babita, I like I drew her with the wrong color scheme, and I felt very sad about this, so we're gonna try again, okay? Yes, and she can't be smiling that hard. Come on, she can't be smiling like that. Yeah, it's my yapping stream. Because I have to. Yeah, so like, look, I remember, and like, she is like, oh my god, now it's getting hard again. It's getting hard again. I love it. It's not art stream. It's not art stream. It's that I need to yap about the audiobook I just finished. And I figured I could do something. Okay, so basically she has like the fingies are blue. The fingies are blue, I remember. And I think she has like this hair, kinda. Oh, yeah. No, the audiobook was not LOL. It was not League of Legends at all. Yeah, and it's like awesome here. It was like I wanted to read a horror book. It's actually a different. It's a long story. I have 3 minutes before I start yapping. Awesome. Yeah. So basically, what happened is that shit. Wait. Okay. Second. I need to like draw her first, right? Okay, so she is like that, and then boom, hips, because she's a queen, peer queen. It's like a peer sailor. It's a peer, yummy. Don't ask. She has hands. Yeah, okay, so basically I was in Albania and Montenegro and Croatia for vacations, and oh shit, oh no, which one isn't? Oh no. This one. And it was like interesting, and on the first day we went to a Cold War museum, kind of. It was very sad experience and everything. And I was sad. And like I learned more info about like how communism was in Albania, and like yeah, and the book was recommended, called Mud Sweeter Than Honey or something like that. I don't know the English title. I didn't read it yet because I'm sick and I don't like feel motivated to do it. Basically, it's on me. Okay, this is the best I can do with Elderwood Saya. I'm sorry, but next time I'll do better. You know, you can like watch me progress. And I ordered it from the bookstore, and when I ordered it online with a pickup there, so there was like you get 20% off. Thank you, by the way, lobster, and you know, and I was like, okay, I should buy. No, it's Saya, because last time, oh my god, do I even have this? 1 second, I'll try to find it. Sheet. So I wanted to buy a book also, since I had 20% off for during the pickup time on the books. So I started researching which books are like slay and chill and awesome, like horror books, because okay, what I'm getting asked is horror books are kind of fascinating to me, because like how are you getting scared by a text, you know, like you can't get jump scared, like caps lock is gonna pop up, you know, like come on. And I wanted to get scared by a horror book because that just sounds really fun to me. Oh my god. And I researched some recommended horror books. Hi gamer, and I agree about Elderwood Zaya not in Wild Rift, like this is so cruel. And I found this book recommended. I'll scroll up. The book is called Szczelina. I'll put like chill, no text, because I'll start singing. And it's already 4. Yeah, so the book is called Szczelina in Polish, but I checked in English, and this is how I learned that I think the movie exists, and it's called The Rift or Crack in English, and in like the original is by, oh my god, it's by Jozef not Józef, it's not Polish, it's not Polish. Karika. I feel bad because I'm about to put him on blast. Oh, also I have camera. Wait, I mean I'm sick and like whatever, but camera time. Yeah, I didn't even like I have tight hair because it's so hot. Yes, me. I be dying, so you can like watch me dying and gesticulate because I'm so mad. What was I talking about? Yeah, it's by Jozef Karika, and it's about it's about like the mountains in Slovakia. I draw them here. The mountains are called in Polish it's Trybecz, but I have homies that educate me, and in there it's actually shit. Oops. It's Trybecz. But I'll be saying Trybecz because I'm so stupid. Wahaha! Okay. Silence music. You are distracting me. Hi. It's not an usual stream. It's me yapping about the book that pissed me off. Yeah, okay, so basically I was like, holy shit, what could it be about? Everyone is saying this book is so scary. I have like other books that I want to read that were recommended, like Ring, and like there is 3 books that were told that they are pretty good, so I want to read them, but okay, we are at this. Yeah, so about buying them and picking them up right on the thingy, they didn't have any of these books, by the way. Yeah, welcome back in Poland, Babita. They didn't have a single one of these. So I was looking on the internet, like if there are like some audiobooks or like where could I buy them, and they had like the first hour of the Szczelina, the Rift book. We're gonna call it Szczelina so we can feel Polish. The first hour of the audiobook for free on the YouTube. So I listened to it, right? And I was intrigued, okay? So I picked the rest of the audiobook. Yeah, so it sucked. It sucked so bad. I'm so mad. Let's get started, okay? I need to yap. I love yapping about Zaya is now a character in this book. She would be better than any of these characters. Also, this is Kha'Zix and Kog'Maw and Cho'Gath. Because the guy is about to walk through the crack. But this is like spoiling stuff. Hi, gamer! Like, the book pissed me so bad. I love being pissed off by media, so I can yap about them. It's so fun. It's always so fun. Holy shit. Yeah, so we are, this is like the thing. And okay, so the book is, I'm gonna like tell you, I'm just gonna yap, okay? This doesn't have a proper structure. Thank you for the follow, gamer. I'm a professional streamer, as you can see, so like, okay. Oh, come back, I'll give you rose donuts and stuff. Okay, so basically, we have the author, right? Jozef. We have Jozef Karika, and he's a character in this book. I don't know how he looks like, so like I'm giving him a mustache, and yeah, this is Jozef, and he is writing he is writing stuff because he is just this smart, and he got a message from the guy. The guy is called Igor. We hate Igor, by the way. Igor will be in a red because he is the main character. Fuck Igor. Fuck you, Igor. You're not even getting a face. I hate you so much. Igor. And Igor is like, holy shit, dude. Fuck Igor. Holy shit, dude. I have such a story to tell you. And Jozef is like, okay, Igor, tell me your story then. And Igor is, basically the book is written from... well, Penta Kevin is like chilling with me in bed, and I was listening to it. Albert was listening to. Okay, so Igor is the main character, and the book is written from his like point of view. He's basically like they are sitting on chairs. You know, there are like chairs here, and there is like a recorder here. And Igor is telling a story, and it's like recorded, and the guy, Jozef, we love you, Jozef, nothing personal against you, even though I'm shitting on your book, like you were normal in this, you know. He was just there, he was just legit just chilling, and Igor was pissing me off the whole time. I'll be losing my thoughts so many. Oh my god, embarrassing. Whatever. Igor is telling the story, right? Yeah. So basically, Igor is like, oh, I'm gonna like draw another Igor here. I am a student in Slovakia. Actually, like, I don't fucking know if it's like, I think that, like, this guy, I think is Czech. So I don't know if Igor is Czech or Slovakian, but the mountains are in Slovakia. And like, I'm sorry, I'm like ignorant right now. Fuck Igor. And he is like, I am just like 21 years old student, and I finished like some random yeah, Czechia mentioned. I finished my university. This also indicates that he finished like only one. It's like he did not get a master's degree, he got bachelor degree, like flop. I'm sorry, I just like, I mean, don't listen to me, I'm just like saying shit right now. But he's like complaining, oh no, I wasted 3 years, or maybe 5, I think he said 5, so he is probably older than 21, whatever. He's like, I wasted all these years, because like, and now I can't find a job. Fuck Igor, I hate him so much. And he is basically just like a worker, you know. He is like, he got the shovel, and he can find a good job, and he is hired to he is hired to do cleaning of the old building that the guy bought, because he wants to, I don't know, like he wants to do the stupidest renting place. He probably wants to do like Airbnb or something, because it's like, this is so bad in current times. Whatever, he's doing this shit. So he's doing that, and he keeps complaining about stuff. And he got like a homie that is also a student, and they both can get job. It's not, the homie is not important at all. I'm just saying this because I need to yap so bad to you so you can understand how much this guy is yapping. Like, he called our beloved Jozef Karika, to tell him and like, why do we care that you are jobless? We don't. Like, shut up. Like, it's straight love. Like, I'm sorry, Joseph. I'm taking that heart away, because like, you wrote this book, so like, you made him yap so much. I bet that Igor doesn't exist. He clearly is your imagination. You are like thinking about him, and like, it's not, whatever. Okay, I'm just saying shit right now. So maybe we should hate on you, Joseph, but we will hate on Igor, because Igor is probably not real. So like, he is there and he can find a job, and like, other people that didn't go to university and are like, like chads and machos, and they are like drunk and stinky and no one likes them in the book. I mean, no one being Igor, because Igor thinks he is that bitch, but he's not. They are like making fun of Igor and the other dude. Because they were students, but they are, jobless. Like, they are doing the same job, essentially. So Igor is sad, because he is not that bitch. Fuck you, Igor. So they are cleaning the old building, like that. And they are like cleaning the first floor, and then the second one, and there is like a lot of dust, and the guy is like upset. Whatever, it was still high. Fuck Igor, I hope he explodes too. Oh my god, okay, so I'll spoil you stuff. Like, he is telling this story, right? He is telling this story, this guy. So it means he is alive, and like, I'm so mad about it, because like, I hate Igor so much, and like, the whole time he was pissing me off in this book with his actions and thoughts and everything, and I was like, I hate you, Igor. And then I would remember that he is alive and well in this book because he's telling the story, and it would make me even more mad. I hate Igor so much. I hate Igor. Worst character ever. So they are cleaning this building, and it's like nasty, and there is a lot of shit, and it's like oldest building, and Igor is wondering, wow, that's an oldest building, and he is talking with his homie that actually studied something useless, like I usually do, and now he's jobless, and he was like, oh, this building is so old, I bet it was a psych ward or something, because I studied history of something, and it just feels like a psych ward. Yeah. This is water, by the way. I mixed it with cherry juice because it looks fancy then. Okay, Igor. And Igor is like, that is a psych ward, probably. He calls it crazy people place because he is ignorant piece of shit. I'm just like, I was supposed to yap why it's like... it's my consola time. I was supposed to just yap at this, but I'm just telling you the story like full on. That's stupid. This is what streaming does to people. I would only never do psych wards. I'm getting major psych ward vibes through this. So true, that was legit what happened. And the chads, you know, like the chads, they are like, they got like beard, and they are like super white people. They were like, they are also ignorant, and they are mean. We don't like them because like they are just looking to say shit. They piss me off as well. No one in this book is likable. No one. And they are like, oh yeah, it's probably a psychopath because we found some documentation. And the guy is like, oh my god, the Igor guy is like, oh my god, you found documentations, where is it? And they are like, well, why are you so interested in this? Stupid fucking student, smartest guy. And he's like, I don't care. And then he goes, no, wait, I said, yeah, okay, no, yeah, I'm correct. And he finds it, and, like, it just basically confirms to him, like, yeah, that was a psychopath. And he's like, okay, that was a psychopath. And he is, like, they are still cleaning the first floor, and he finds Igor finds on the first floor, there is a safe, you know, there is, like, a safe here. And this was the first time he pissed me off. He pissed me off so bad at that moment in the book, because the safe is like black and all, you know. And Igor is telling to Jozef Karika, this was such a black safe. Oh my god, it was so dark. And then he starts yapping. Have you ever watched How to Train Your Dragon? Like, it was such a black beast. It was just like How to Train Your Dragon. And he tells you the plot of the first How to Train Your Dragon movie, and he's like, oh, there was this black dragon called Toothless, and he was so scary, but then a random boy tamed it. And he was like, and I shall be the random boy that tames this fucking Toothless safe. It's so stupid, I hate this guy so much. So he keeps calling this safe Toothless. Holy shit, what did I do? I'm gonna draw Albert here because Albert is a better Toothless than fucking... I'm sorry, Toothless. You did nothing wrong. This is Albert. Anyway, yeah, this is Toothless. Toothless Albert. Alberto is sleeping and Alberto is side-eyeing. Yeah, he actually calls it Toothless. In Polish it's even like it's Toothless. Like straight up. And yeah, so that happens. And he's like, I want to tame Toothless. Stupid. And then he also... Actually, he first saw Toothless, and then he met the workers that dumped a lot of like shit on the you know, on the pile, and he found the documents there, you know. And you know what else he found there? A pile of keys. Oh my god! And obviously he takes it. He's like, oh my, I'm so smart. I'm connecting the dots right now, and I will tame Toothless. So he takes it, and it actually opens. You mean, why did they call it Toothless? Because it's black, it's dark, and and like he wants to tame it. I don't know, it was his... I don't know, the guy who watched one movie, the guy who only watched How to Train Your Dragon, I'm getting a lot of How to Train Your Dragon vibes from this. Yeah, Igor is yapping about safe, calling it Toothless. Like, the plot is so lost, it pisses me off. So true, love, so true. Yeah, so he opens it and he is like, oh my god, I'm gonna find a treasure in the thingy. He straight up says like, oh yeah, I should address the fact like this was an audiobook, right? So the guy is reading it. So like the thing about me is that I sometimes don't like people's voices, you know. I think this is one of the reasons why I'm so pissed about this book, because I just didn't like the way the guy would read some words and say some things. He would often that's how audiobooks are, I assume. I don't listen to many of them because we'll get to the fact that I sometimes just lose the focus. But I was listening still to that at that point. Spoilers. But the thing is that it was pissing me off, you know. Like, I think that my Igor hate also stems from the fact that he was just very annoying in talking. He would be like, so that's what you mean, or like, you understand? He says, you understand so many times. It's like, I hate when he does the, like, you are not smart. You are not smart. My God, I hate you so much. We'll get to it, okay? Fuck Igor. Yeah, so he is thinking, I'm gonna find treasure in Toothless, and he's like, I'm gonna say it in Polish because I listened to it in Polish, and he would be like, no już, szczerbatku, otwieraj paszczę. Like, shut up, bro, shut up, you are not cool, I hate you so much, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna find treasures in the thingy, because I'm so cool, wow. And then we learn that he has a girlfriend. The girlfriend is called, wait, we need to draw her. This is Mia, which is like, it's a nickname. Igor is already done. Actually, he, like, oh my god, we'll get to it. I hate this guy so much. It's like so many things I need to tell you about him. Oh my god, no, this is like, I have so many thoughts about this book. We'll call it book because it's a book, like in the audiobook format, like, obviously, you know what I mean. I'm like, it's getting hot. I'm at the end of the stream, I'm gonna be like that one gif of the guy like absolutely sweating, so it's gonna be fun with the cam. Anyway, yeah, he has a girlfriend, Mia, and they like each other, and Mia actually does work, and Igor is fucking useless, and he feels bad about it, but he's still like fucking does this kind of job instead of something, robbing people, I don't know. So he's like, I'm gonna find money and I'm gonna buy Mia a gift. Oh yeah, and I meant to say that Mia is like Mia is like, this is not a name that is Slav, like, it's a nickname, you know. I don't know what could her name actually be, but like, it's Mia here, which doesn't make sense, but it pisses me off. That also pisses me, everything makes me angry about this book. Yeah, like, yeah, so he opens the Toothless, the expectations versus reality, and there is like 5 documents here and some CDs. And he's like, no, no gift for me. Oh, and he says Mia's name later in the book like that. He's like, Mia, like, oh, I hate it so much. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway. This is another Isaiah, another very important piece of Igor lore. Okay, extremely important piece of Igor lore. This is gonna be like super important later when it comes to me being annoyed. Igor is a cloud chaser. You know, like Igor would call Twitter X and would have a blue check mark. He probably does, if he's still alive. How does blue check marks look like? Like that. Yeah, Igor is fucking off. I hate him. So Igor got his it's gonna be important, by the way. The fact that he is cloud chaser is the reason all of this shit happened. By the way. Yeah, so he is a cloud chaser. And he is like, first of all, like he is you're gonna pick random colors. So first he would be like, I'm gonna take a picture of that thing and put it on my blog. It's important, he says blog. Because, like, I mean, people probably have blogs still, you know, like, it's still a thing, it's just more niche, it's not like, I think it was 2015, so blogs were still fairly popular, probably, but it makes me angry nonetheless, because I'm a hater. So, the fact that he is cloud chaser on his blog, that you probably only find by googling something like Igor's, fucking awaken view of the world. Smart as Igor does things. Like, no one is finding your blog anyway, bro. Give up. His stupid fucking blog. Yeah, so he took a photo of the building because he's like, oh, it's gonna do numbers on my blog. And then he took picture of like this trash pile because it's gonna do numbers on his blog. And he took a photo of toothless save on his blog, and he's like, oh my god, it's gonna do numbers on my blog. So he gets, like, he straight up gets into this shit. Bro, you are not true crime fucking discoveries. What is this called when people are like exploring abandoned buildings? Shit, I don't know. You are not that shit, bro. You are not that shit. I'm opening cookies, by the way, right now. I bought them in Żabka because I'm hungry and I need to eat. I'm sorry. I ate Urban Exploration. Thank you. Yeah, I only ate cereal. What the fuck? There is only 2 in each row. There is only 2 in each row. I bought the same ones from... I bought the same ones from this, and it had 3 in each row, and now it's... What? Do not recommend this. Don't. No. Disappointment already. This is so Igor core right now. Anyway. Don't send Igor to the Shadow Isles. I don't want him there. Wait, can I like flip the camera? Cause it... How do I do this? Yeah. That's what was supposed to happen. What, we're not doing this. I did a flip. Okay, moving on. I lost the plot. Yeah, so he sucks. yeah, and he takes the documents. He only took the documents. Also, like, to open this safe and shit, he didn't go to eat food with other workers. He straight up was like, I'm gonna starve myself to open it. Like, he just skipped me. Like, no one cares what's inside the safe, bro. I'm sorry, Angie, since I'm sorry, Pookie, if that's the case. Yeah. Like, he thought it's that serious that he waited for everyone to leave the building. So he only took the documents. And the documents, we're gonna put it here. He's sitting at home, reading the documents. And the documents are a medical documentation from the... Not that old. It's like, it's like before war. It stayed in that safe. It was supposed to be sent somewhere, but the war happened, and it was like Poland mentioned, because they were like, oh, the Poland was invaded and war started, and I was like, Poland mentioned, woo! But yeah, the documents. And it's like, it tells the case, it's from the psych ward about some dude. I already forgot his name, so it's just Doodlor. Yeah, so it's Doodlor. And Doodlor was like, they found him in Tribech, that's like, you know, the Tribech. And he was like, there were like, I'm not drawing that because it's whatever. There were like burns on his skin and like cuts, and the cuts were different, like width and depth, and the burns were like different shapes. So it's like no one could pinpoint what happened to that guy, and yeah. Yeah, that happened. And he was in the psych ward, and he was like sad, and they were trying to understand what is going on. And the guy was like, Igor was like intrigued. Oh, it's like, holy shit, that's fascinating. And he was like, and like the documents are specifying that there are like recordings of talking with the Doodlor. That's his name, Doodlor. And he's like, holy shit, the thing is in the safe and I didn't take it. No, my cloud, I could put it on my blank. He sneaks into this building. He sneaks into this building while during the night. Like, he's lucky because someone else broke into this building and like broke the windows and stuff before him at the same time. And he just takes these CDs, like this thing here. So he is listening to these CDs. He is like obsessed with it, and Mia is like pissed at him. Yeah, exactly. Albert is so much better. Today Albert was doing biscuits on my leg, but I think like his claws on one back leg are a bit too long, and it was like, I was like screaming, I was like, Albert, no, stop, wah. And he did not give a fuck. He's awesome, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, so Mia is like pissed about it. Like, bro, what are you fucking doing? She is like side-eyeing him and everything. And he doesn't give a fuck. He's listening to this thing. And also, not important really. I think they do this later, but I'm gonna lie right now. So basically, they got themselves a turtle. You know, it's like it's a turtle, and the turtle is called Claudia. And it's funny because Mia is awesome, except later she's not. She also, everyone except Claudia. Claudia also pisses me off. Everyone pisses me off in this book. Claudia is a water turtle. Which is stupid because when Igor is listening to Doodlore recordings, it's described that Mia is playing with Claudia, like on the floor and on the couch, but like Claudia is a water turtle. Why would you remove her from her water enclosure? Like, I know that water, like turtles, don't have to be in the water, like they are not fish, you know? But I feel like you are hurting Claudia right now. There is also like a scene where she is like talking, she's telling something to Igor, and I'm gonna illustrate it with like Kevin thingy. Maybe the less naked side. And she is like talking, and she's holding Claudia, and she's like, oh, you are so stupid. And she's just yoinking Claudia all around. And it's like, oh, you are killing Claudia. You are killing your fucking turtle. Leave her alone. Awful. Just stupid and annoying. I hate them so much. Anyway, so he is listening to the Doodlore, and I was listening to it at like 3 a.m. Yeah, so I was already listening to the full thing of the audiobook. But yeah. Oppa. He's listening to the thing, and Doodlore is also just yapping about something stupid. I mean, he's allowed because he's kind of insane in the cipher, you know. I don't know, he's just groaning, and sometimes he's like having panic attacks, and poor guy, basically. What happened to him? I don't know. And the thing is that later there is like a conversation between Doodlore and the doctor, and the doctor like suggests to Doodlore that he could like group his thoughts into like chapters or like, you know, sections, and he groups it like, okay, section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4, the things that we forgot, the things that we remember but are not real, section 10, but section 12 that is written like 10 in the Greek alphabet, section something, like he's just saying bullshit, you know? And I'm just telling you that because later, why did I don't, like, I can't illustrate this shit. Yeah, so to answer your question, if all of this is just yapping off that first guy on the beginning, yeah, like, all of the book, except like 3 mini chapters that are basically what the author is saying, Jozef, that we love, Isaiah, this is Jozef, is everything else is what Igor said. Which is hilarious also because he's just recalling that to you. And later, like, basically Igor is stupid and he doesn't know how to care for the recording CDs, vinyls, you know, discs, and he breaks them. so they don't work. So for example, he can't show proof to our guy. Okay. And what I'm saying is that the idea of writing this book is cool, because people actually get lost in Tribech. Like it's some like Bermuda Triangle kind of place. Sometimes people get lost. There's like some talks about this. Like it's a thing that happens. So the whole idea for this book is that the guy basically takes the real case and puts actual articles in there and pretends he's like talking with Igor. So you start to questioning if this is like actual thing, like if this story happened and all of that, right? So like that's cool, okay, awesome. Except if Igor is telling us all of this, how does he recall perfectly what was said in the CDs? Or like later he just perfectly tells you all the dialogues. Like, bro, you are not... Like, it lost me. And then the Igor is just yapping about how to train your dragon and other stuff. Like, he's so annoying. I hate Igor. So, like, the book lost me on that, because he's just like... Yeah, like, bro graduated from the yapping university and majored in the memory class or something. I don't know. I hate him anyway. Yeah, so basically I'm telling you that that the guy grouped it into all of these weird ass sections. Sanctity. Because when later Igor gets into Tribech, he starts connecting something. Oh, there is like the guy, when he grabs the section, he is like, the 2 plus 2, that doesn't equal 4. And like, yeah, so basically Igor will recall all of these random ass talks of the insane man that he just said because he is insane, and he will try to make sense of them. He's like, oh, it all makes sense. I understand now why 2 plus 2 doesn't make 4. Wow. And like, it's so stupid. Like, he's trying so hard. He is trying so hard to sound smart, but he's not smart. He's not smart at all. I hate him. Yeah, so that's Igor for you. And it's gonna be like, Igor is trying to be so cool and smart and interesting. Like, I'm not gonna say what I would say to him, because this is not allowed on Twitch. But, I mean, Igor literally wanted someone to talk, considering that he reached out to Jozef, like, bro, I just want to tell you my story, you know. So anyway, we need to make a bigger thing. I mean, I should just go down, probably. We're just gonna go down. Down, 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 yeah. It's funnier this way. Okay, so he listened to these things, except not all of them, because one of them is broken, and he broke the rest of the CDs, and he starts reading about Tribech, you know. He's like, holy shit. Oh, good night, Pookie. It's okay. If you ever want to learn the rest of the story, I'll like upload it as a highlight or something, because someone else asked me to talk about the book. So I'm just streaming yapping, because yeah, more people can see why I'm pissed. Enjoy Eep. Bye bye. and he's like reading, and there is like, holy shit, so many people get lost in Tribet, and there, like he reads about like, I don't know, 10 cases or something, or like people getting lost there, and it was like, one was like 50 years ago, and one was from like last year, and something, you know, like whatever. It happens a lot. So he's intrigued, he's like, ooh, a mystery, because he's a loser and he thinks he's smart and he can solve it, but like, we established that he's not, he's just like, he's nothing to me, and like Igor. So he starts blogging about Tripage, because he's a blogger, he's a cloud chaser, and this is where I fell asleep low-key. I either fell asleep or I was listening while playing Legends of Runeterra, or playing TFT, or I just fell asleep. Yeah, so like, yeah, we're getting to the part where I sometimes lose focus, so I can, like, I know what happens, like, I can tell you the gist of it, but I will not specifically point out that he calls a safe toothless, because I lost a lot of details like that, probably. But anyway, he's, like, writing on his stupid blog, right? Stupid Furies, and one guy reaches out to him. There will be two guys, and I don't know in which order they appear, because I regain my consciousness at the point when they are arguing. So to me they are from the same time. I mean, Isolde actually does have like more interesting dialogue than Igor, except the part when she's like in the Absolution cinematic, she's like, Kevin, what have you done? You've driven like mad, like good man mad, and madman good. Like, girl, I don't think it's wrong that he drove mad or badman good. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, that's not the way. Whatever. Love Isolde, okay. Girly is okay. She's not. She's even here. Like, we made up. We are friends now. Okay, blowing nose time. Yeah, przepraszam, Albercik. Yeah, okay, so there are two guys. One of them is like lanky, you know, it's like a lanky dude. I think he would have a mustache, probably. He felt like someone who have a mustache. They were probably described, but did I listen to it? Questionable. And I don't know. He feels like someone who would have a hat. And like, honestly, not this will give him like a bow tie. Yeah. So this is the first guy. I think his name is. I don't know. He is this, like, from listening, it was Ray, but I'm gonna call him Andrew or Andrzej, because I'm awful and I'm calling people by Polish names sometimes because I'm just this annoying. I don't know what he does, but he likes fucking this is Slenderman, by the way. He likes conspiracy theories. Like, he's a homie Igor. Like, he's a homie to Igor. And then there is the second dude. He's a hater. He's such a hater. Oh my god. There is the second dude, and he is like big. I mean, like, he is like big, like, you know, he's specifically described as like, oh, he's fat. He's fat. Oh my god, water aerobics, hell yeah, have fun, have fun. Thank you for coming, and you know, like I said, if you are interested with the rest of the story, it will be recorded. Or not, I'll yap anyway, like, thanks for, mwah! Love you, Babita. And this guy, he is like a teacher, by the way. Like it's explained later, but he's a teacher. According to Igor, he smells bad. He's a hater. I don't know, it was like weird. Igor is awful. I fucking hate Igor. He thinks he's better than them, but he's really not, and I hate him. And this guy's name is David. He also has a last name, but I already forgot it. So this is David, and this is Andrew. And they are like arguing with each other. Because okay, no, that looked also wrong. Sorry. But they hate each other very much. Yeah. Haters! Exclamation points. And he's like, people on Tribet are getting lost because something supernatural is happening. And David is like, no, it's not true and it's not correct, and people always get lost in places because that's what happens. And then we learn like some fun facts, like, oh my god, yeah, okay, Igor hate rant time. So Igor is like, oh my god, I need my cloud, and he's like, I should like record them talking. Cloud. I should record them arguing because it will do numbers. It's gonna do numbers on my blog. I fucking hate Igor. And also, like, they don't agree for this. Like, they are, don't put it. We don't want, like, it in public. Especially David. He's like, no, if you start putting this shit, more people will get interested in Tribet, and I fucking hate Tribet case, so we're not doing this shit. But Igor is like, I'm gonna use them, and I'm gonna use them and get clout, because he sucks. He just genuinely is a bad person that I hate. And he thinks he's cool, but he's really not. Yeah, so Mia is pissed at him. Like, she sees this stuff. She sees it. And she's like, don't do that, loser. And she tries to, like, I don't fucking know, provocate him or something. I don't know. She basically joins this whole thing. She joins this whole thing, like, she listens to it, and then they go to a meeting in the cafe. There's like a table, and they are like all here, you know, like, there is Mia, and then there is Igor, there is fucking Andrew, and then there is fucking David. Yeah, and they are talking, and this guy here just keeps yapping and yapping and yapping because he read a lot of conspiracy theory books. Yeah, like, why is Igor telling me all this shit? Like, we don't give a fuck. Bro is yapping, just tell us what happens in Tribet. We don't need to know this stuff. Like, and he's like saying so much shit about himself too, like, we don't care, bro, we really don't. And he tells you like fun facts about people getting lost, that in this part of the world there is like a lot of people get lost here, but it's usually young men, and in this part a lot of old women get lost, and in Tribech people get lost in winter, like end of November to like February or something, you know, like he calls them like clusters of like each of these crazy spots is like that basically, you know. Yeah, so that happens, and he tells you like all of these fun facts, and that I don't know, like person walking at the end of the line usually is the one most likely to get lost and shit. Like, okay, like, I mean, that was kind of interesting if it was like said somewhere else, but not by Igor telling us spooky story. Fuck you, Igor, I hate you. Awful creature. And Mia is like, we should go to Tribech. You know, I forgot to draw her body. Whatever, she's saying like that now. We should go to Tribech. And they're like, what? And she's like, I mean, it's not, you know, according to your yapping, it's like we're safe, yes, still, because it's not like that cluster time. Like, okay. And they are going to Tribech. And they go to Tribech. It's like such nothing burger situation, but okay, like they go to Tribech for the first time. They went to Tribech, right, for the first time. And David actually like knows shit about Tribech. Not yet. So he is like their guide. And he shows them, you know, like there is a mountain, and there is a mountain, and there is like, I don't know, a church, and there is like a lot of, there is like one small village, and then there is another small village, and like this guy is like hyper fixated on the Tribech case. So he's like, holy shit, is this the place when, I don't know, fucking Maria got lost in a fucking 79? And oh my god, is this the place where this guy emerged and no one knew who he is and he died? That's a very cute conspiracy, mega cute. And this guy is like, yes, that's the spot. Like it goes for, I don't know, like 5 chapters, but whatever. And David takes them to a place with a lot of like abandoned buildings, you know, like he just wants to show them like one abandoned village. I don't know, it has like some name, we'll call it Albertville. Yeah, so they are like, they go to Albertville, and it's already like dark, you know, there is like no sun. I forgot that I can just draw the moon, so you get crossed sun. And they go there, and they are like, wow. I mean, not all of them, like Mia is like whatever, she's EP basically, and this guy is like, wow, this is so cool, check out, in this building they still have like fucking wardrobes, and there are clothes, and there is like the bed that is still set for someone sleeping. That's so cool. And he just keeps yapping, and it's like I don't know, it's like 4 kilometers away from the other any 4 kilometers away from other villages. Like, it's in the middle of a forest. Igor is the most, like, Igor thinks he's not cardboard, but he's just like the wavy normal paper. He's just awful. And it's dark, and they start to freak out. Oh, also, like, this guy has a car and this guy has a car, but Igor and Mia, no, they don't, because they suck. I mean, whatever. Maybe Mia does. Okay, Mia doesn't yet. Mia is, like, funny, and she's kind of girl bossing, and she's, like, making fun of all of them low-key. And she's just there, you know, like, we don't mind Mia yet. And it's dark, and they are there. They are just there, and all is cool. And then the big guy gets lost. You know, he's just like, where is he? Fucking this guy like gets after him, yeah, and he gets lost too. And he's like, Igor is like, we should look for them, and Mia is like, no, stay with me. and he gets pissed, but they stay, and then this guy, wait. No, I told you in the reverse. Yeah, so this guy goes to wander. This guy fucking Andrew goes to wander around because he's so fascinated, and this guy goes to look for him, and then they get like separated, and they're like, no, where is everyone? And they get freaked out, and this guy like comes back like, hi guys, it's me, and they are like, dude, where the fuck were you, stupid fucking guy? I'll draw the cars because they are like important. There is like car number 1 and car number 2. And they yell at him. They are like, "Argh!" And he's like, what? I'm just a guy. I didn't do anything wrong. And they are like, okay, well, where is David? And they are like, what is David? And they start looking for him, and he's nowhere to be found. So like this guy freaks out, and he's like, I'm going to my car. So he goes to his car. I'm like discovering paint options by moving him around now, like so fun. And this guy is like, okay, I want to go too. And Mia is like, no, you can't. We have to find him, because Mia is a good person. So they start to look for the guy still, and they hear like something moving, and they are like, who's there? And nothing is happening. So they get freaked out, and they go to this guy, and they are like in the car. And he's like, okay, we should move. And he's like, no, let's like look. Mia is like, no, let's look for the David one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. And so they go, like these two only. They go to look for this guy, and then this guy like joins them because he's a pussy and he's scared. To stay in his car alone. So they go, and then like the car, the car, like the reflectors light at them, and they get freaked out because like, who could there be, you know, like this guy is lost, and they're looking for him, and like, did this guy not take the keys? And he's like, no, I have them with me. And they are like, holy shit. So, and it's like from this car, the reflectors, and it's the fact, it's like this guy pranked them. He was there, like he sneaked around them to like spook them, and they do spooky sounds, you know, to piss them off, because he's like, oh, you are so interested in the conspiracy theory of Tribech and people getting lost here, but you all are pussies! Yeah, so they are very mad at him, basically. And this is like one of my, like, this is peak fucking, the exchange is so bad, like as bad as him calling the save Toothless and telling us the plot of How to Train Your Dragon. But his yapping is like, Andrew got mad at David, you know, like, and Andrew was like so slim and weak, and David, like, he was so huge and like Chad, and this scene looked almost like David and Goliath from the Bible, except the Goliath was also David, because that was the guy's name. Bro, you were so fucking annoying. You are so stupid. I can't. Like, these scenes piss me off so bad. I had to, like, oh my god. That was why did he say that? So bad. I was just so oh my god, awful. I'm gonna try, like, fuck this, Igor. We hate you, Igor, so awful man. Hate him so much. And then Mia is like pissed, and she's like, okay, then let's come to Tribetch when the cluster is quotes active, you know, like let's go here and actually get lost. And they're like, oh no, it wasn't Mia, sorry, it wasn't Mia, it was him. He was like, okay, pussies, if you are not pussies, let's come to Tribetch when stuff is active. So true. I'm pinning that. Yeah. And he's like, okay, I will do it. And he's like, I'm not pussy, I will do actor. And Mia is like, she's just there, you know, so like, she'll come. Basically, they are doing, like, I dare you, pussy. They are doing the chicken game or something. Yeah. Ooh, Kevin's game song. So they decide to go to Tribetch when the cluster is quotes active, and like they are going for 3 days. Yeah, like they will just go to the biggest fucking peak place and just wander around, you know, like whatever. So like one of the scenes is like Igor and Mia, they are like in the store and they are buying the sleeping bags, you know. And Igor is like, he's a cheap guy and he has no money, and he wants to buy the cheaper one, and she's like, you are stupid, because Mia also like likes to go to the mountains. Fun fact. You are stupid. You are stupid man, and you should get the more expensive one because it's cold during winter in the mountains, and we are just like, we're going hiking there and sleep, you know. Whatever. Yeah, so he's sad because like money gone. I don't know if he paid. I think the book takes place in Slovakia because he paid in euros and not in korunas. I think. So yeah. So they bought stuff, and he was sad because he spent all the fucking savings he got when he was working on that stupid construction site, you know, like cleaning the abandoned psych ward. 1 second, water time. And and Mia also had to give him some money because it was like not enough. So that's... I hate Igor. Anyway, they go to Tribetch. Finally! It was like chapter... Okay, so the book is 38 chapters, and they go to Tribech in like chapter 22. Like he was just yapping for like he was just talking about nothing for so long, you know. Like I can't with this guy. Like, so bad. Yeah, okay, so because we are going to Tribech now, and it's been an hour of me talking. See, we're only going to Tribech now. I'll go give Albert food because it's his feeding time. Be right back. Brr. Chodź. No, chodź. Alberciucha. Hi. Albert is like so loud. Albert is yapping so much. He's yapping as much as Igor. Yesterday he was like doing 5 meows a second. He's so talkative. But at least he's cool and interesting and awesome. You know? So it's like not the same. We ran out of space again. Fuck. No. We need to go lower. No, it doesn't let me go lower, like only small steps. Sucks. Okay, we're doing Tribech arc on this side. I'll show you Albert again when he's done eating and he allows me to do so. Yeah, so we are in Tribech. It's our Tribech arc. And like they be just walking, you know. I'll draw them as stickman again so we know what's up. Woo. Yeah, I'm sorry, David, that you are so round, but Igor is so fucking annoying and he always would complain about this stuff. So we have to illustrate him. And this is like, they are just walking, you know, they are like walking and stuff. It's like nothing's happening except like Igor is obviously complaining that his bag is like so heavy. Oh, goo goo gaga, who would have thought? Not me. Okay. And like, so it's actually, they are going this way actually, because Andrew is on the front, and then there is David is on the front, and there is Andrew, and then there is Igor, and Mia is the last. And Igor is like, no, Mia, you should not be in the last, because Andrew said that the last person is most likely to be lost. And she's like, you are stupid, and also like the person that actually knows shit about walking on the mountains should like close the, you know, the finger. So she's there. They are walking for hours. And like they are conversing low-key, like some, like there are like things they see, you know, like they are walking. They saw, like, for example, some like stones for like, I don't know. That's a finger. Or they saw like some church maybe, and maybe they saw like I don't fucking know, a tree. Yeah, and they go into the super high peak place, right? It's not super high because we are in Slovakia, but it's high for Tribet standards, okay? It's like the highest one. And there is like the box, you know, and in that box there is like the book, and in that book you can, like, you know, just you can just, oh, I was there, yeah, you just like sign your name and stuff, you know, it's just for that. Yeah, so that's a thing. There is like a high chance that they were on this place already the first time they were in Tribech. Like, it's kind of blending for me, you know, there is like a chance that they were here during the prank arc, basically. But like, it's not that important in the, like, I mean, maybe it is, but I don't care. I got an email that they sent my order, except I picked up that order like 3 days ago. So like, what? Good timing, awesome. Anyway, yeah, so obviously this guy is like fascinated by it because he's fascinated by everything at this point. So he goes like, he keeps scrolling through this and that. Yeah. And like, he just checks, there is like some guy that goes to this peak. I'm gonna Google what the peak is called, cause like, shit. Is it really just fucking Wielki Tribecz? It's just big as Tribecz? No, they are at Żybrica. What is specific? Is Żybrica just... No, it's a mountain. Okay. So this is Żybrica. This is Żybrica. Żybrica. I don't know in which language I wrote it, but it's Żybrica. So they are like reading what's there, and there is like one guy that apparently keeps walking, like he goes to Żybrica every day, you know, and he just writes like day 33 of going to Żybrica. It's fucking windy. It's it's not written like that, but it's basically what he says in how old he is. Knows in this book. It's like, it's fucking windy today. Like, no shit, bro, you are in the mountains. One time he wrote something like red wind a sheep. wind, a sheep. Yeah. And it's like, I'm just saying that to you because Igor is gonna think about this randomly at least 3 times in the book, and I cannot understand what was so interesting about it. Like, what was so interesting, like, wow, it's wind, and there is a sheep there. Like, the fact that you didn't see a sheep and it's just so fascinating to you, or like what? I don't know, he pisses me off, like, obviously, because proszę, Albercik is back. Dzień dobry. Nie. Okay, sun display again. Chodź, pokażemy Cię świat. Opa! Przepraszam. This is Alberciucha. He's the best. He's shy. Okay. Proszę. A czekolady nie dostaniesz. Albert, come here. I'm gonna give him... Actually, he just ate, so he's not getting extra stuff. But he will be chilling there. Or like off camera. I don't know, he's confused. He cannot handle the fame. Probably. He wants Shoki. Albercik. He wants Chucky. Like he just got food and he's treating me like that. His mother. No! 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 Oh my god. Albert loves to click, like he is better at computer than me in this house, and he walks on my keyboard. He keeps walking on my keyboard and stuff, and he will like press buttons that like close my browser on right now. Like he just almost deleted the whole stream scene, I don't know how he does that, but like he's so talented. He's amazing. He's going, like, he wants that chocolate so fucking bad, but he's not getting it. No. Oh, he's gone. He's gonna jump. You won't see it because it's like, whoppa, bravo. He doesn't need an Echo's headset because his ears are already bigger than the headset ones, Yeah, but like Igor is fucking stupid and he keeps thinking about this. Anyway, so obviously Andrew, because he is like fascinated by this whole concept of Żybrica and everything that's happening, he's like, we should sign here. Yay! So they sign, like one person, the other person, the other person, using the same pen. And they just like did that. No big deal. They put it back. They go away. So they are still going on in Tribecz. And they are camping. It's I'm gonna draw the moon this time around. Yeah, it's night. It's like dark here, and they are like camping. They should not, because it's like you should not camp in this place, and especially not have a fireplace. But yeah, they are camping. Look, it was like when I learned that I can draw a tent like that when I was like 8, I was so proud of myself. Like, this is the best thing. Tents. Awesome. So they are there in their tents. Yeah. And they are camping, and they are like about to make tea or whatever. They are just chilling here, like, yay, camping time. It's still 4 of them, but I'm just drawing 2 people because I'm lazy. And they look at the stuff like so in the woods, you know, and like they are woods here, and they see they like, oh, the eyes. enjoy food, and thanks for being like coming, and yeah, Uvo. I need to keep yapping. I need to tell this stupid story and everything. And they are like, oh, it's probably the car, you know, like it's probably the car, and they are just like patrolling because we are basically doing the illegal stuff here, right? Like, let's put off the fire and not get fined. Except it's not, because these eyes suddenly split, you know, like it's not the car reflectors, they go 2 different ways, and they go like nyom, they like super fast, and then they go poof, and it's like they disappear. And they are like, what was that? Because they are confused. Yeah, I mean, aliens is one of their theories. Like, what is that? Was that aliens? Holy shit, we are doomed. How do you draw an alien thingy? Oh, like that. Yay. Yeah, so that's one of the theories, and obviously the fat guy, the teacher, the David, is like, it's, you are just stupid. But actually he's kind of freaked out for the first time, because he would have an explanation for everything that they questioned before, but now he doesn't know what is this, so he's like also kind of freaked out. Because it was random. I don't fucking know what that was, by the way. Like, I don't fucking know. And they go to sleep. This is Mimir. Yeah. Yeah, so then there is the next day, because that was the first day, and they are still walking, you know, there is like Mia, there is fucking Igor, there is Andrew, and there is David. And Igor asks David a random question, like something about the place, you know, like I think they saw like some building again, and he asked oh, they saw a castle. There is like a dark castle here for some reason, from some past, you know, that was like there for whatever. They see a castle, and the guy tells them what was there before, and Andrew asks David another question, like, what do you think was there before that? And he gives him a normal answer, you know, because he is a fucking teacher. I mean, he's not a history teacher, but this is like it's his tree badge is his special interest, you know, it's his hobby. And you know what this guy thinks? This guy, Igor, like, this was so random. I'm not making this shit up. Igor Povo. It's gonna, like, this is Igor, you know, he's just like there, and you know what he imagined when David gave a normal answer about this old building, because Igor was like, and back then I imagined I imagined David in the German as a teacher in a German porn. He straight up says it. I'm not making this shit up. Why would you think about this? Why would you imagine this shit? Like, this was so random. It's like why? What? Your girlfriend is right behind you and like, what? Nah, like, I'm not making this shit up. It was so fucking random. I don't know what was that about. It's like, I think he just tried to like sound edgy to Jozef Karika, the author, listening, or what? I don't know, I don't understand, but that pissed me off. Like, Igor is like the worst character ever. And yeah, so that's just happened. I'm running out of, I love these doodles. And then, oh my god, I'm gonna draw a second Igor Pov, because like, I don't know, he was just getting horny randomly. So they keep walking, okay, and there is like second Igor Pov, except it's actually point of view, like it's correct. So he's just like walking there, okay, and then there is this guy. And then there is, you know, like there is Andrew. And he keeps thinking like, damn, this guy has a concave ass. And it's pissing me off. No ass, like ugly ass. Ugly ass. Like, why are you staring at this guy's ass? Again, like, okay, you were walking here for a while. Why is Soldier 76 mentioned? What did he do? Is his ass like that? Or yeah, so like that happened and everything. I don't know, he was pissing me off, like, what is, like, huh? What was this about? It was shout out to rectangle asses, actually. Just to piss Igor off. Fuck you, Igor, you're nothing to me. So like, Igor is just yapping about nothing, and then stuff happens, kind of, but not really. So they went to we'll still draw here, but then we'll move. They went to another peak called Big Tribech. Big T. Yeah, that's a big T. So they are there. I lost my... What is it? Okay. Okay. So they are there, and like whatever, and they get freaked out because out of the woods comes a little guy. I mean, not like a gnome or anything. It's like 8 years old guy, and he has a blue jacket. And they are like, "Hello, little guy. What are you doing here?" And he's like, "I was here with my parents, and they are like down. They are waiting for me down there." We just like, they just like went there earlier, like down, and I wanted to stay and look at the stuff. And it's like, I don't know, it was kind of funny to me, cause like Mia, for example, is like, she's like very, very concerned. Like, how could they leave you here, little guy? But like, they are like, I don't know, a kilometer ahead at max, and when I went to mountains, like, it wasn't that, like, I'm slow, so I would often get left behind. So I know that they are like into some conspiracy theories and everything, right? But they were way too concerned for it. Like, normal as child, just minding his business, and they are so concerned. Like, it's a tourist spot, basically. Like, people, casual people go there, you know, like it's not that, it's not super high or anything, whatever. But he left. He's like, I'm going to meet them in the Albertville. And if you remember correctly, Albertville is the abandoned village that the fucking David pranked them some time ago. And he goes there. And they are like, I don't know, like, after reading the book, okay, I kind of understand, I guess, kind of, we'll get to it maybe, like, why did this kid appear and whatever, but it was so random, because it just doesn't really do much. I don't know. And yeah, and then they just go, and it's getting dark again. It's like the last day, basically. And they see an old building, like abandoned one. You know, there is like a lot of windows there, or like doors. I think doors, or like the curtains. And they are like just chilling. And they go there, and then they just move on. And they are like walking for hours. And they are walking like downhill, you know, normal stuff. Because they just want to reach, maybe not Albertville, but some other place. But then they find the same building again. Because something finally started to happen. Chapter 27. Okay, something starts happening, and like they kind of freak out, like, how is this the same building? But they keep checking, like, yeah, everything is the same, like all this, you know, the rooms, the furniture, everything is the same, like it has to be the same building. But how did they find it? How did they get there, basically? Yeah. Hi, did you, I think you left before Igor was like very horny for no reason, but Igor was horny for no reason, like a moment ago, and then they met a kid, and now something is finally starting. Yeah, they are trapped in a purgatory for some goddamn reason. And it's like so funny, because they are like so confused, you know, like what is happening? Yes. Oh, and also, like, this building was so cool, they took a picture of it. Ah, no, I forgot about cloud chasing! I forgot about cloud chasing details! Fuck! Okay, so fast info. They were like, okay, for example, here, okay, yeah, like for example, the church, okay, or castle, whatever, random building, and Igor took a photo of it and put it on his blog, and he put a description, you know, like it's a photo. I don't know, like a building, and it's Igor. God damn, this is hard. Igor. At Igor. And he put inscription creepy. Like, wow, you are so fucking creative right now, bro. And it gets like 5 likes, I don't know. It got more. I at some point he checked the cloud, and he actually got cloud, because it had like 300 comments and 10,000 likes, like one of the posts. So he got cloud once. Yeah. So random cloud chasing info, because it was like the fact that he just wrote creepy pissed me off for some reason. But yeah, this building, spooky. Igor obviously takes a photo. But they also take a photo of just all of them, because like, why not? They didn't know that something is wrong, like, why, let's have some fun. I don't know, they are confused, and Igor takes his phone out, because there is this photo that they took, right? No, this man is like, he's a cloud chaser. Like, it is from 2000. The book is from 2015. It's basically written in the 2015. But like, he found the recordings and stuff that were from like, some of them were from the basically 19th century, like 20s and 30s and like wartime. Igor needs to shut up. So Igor takes the phone so they can look at the photo to compare if this building is the same as this building, right? And then there is this photo of them all, like, it's like he's such a yapper, and he tries to sound so cool, because he's like, I looked at this photo and I froze. And Mia was like, what's up? What's wrong? And then she looked at the photo and she froze. And like, bro, just tell us what is on the photo. And he like keeps yapping for 2 pages how everyone was freaked out. But maybe you could tell us what's on the photo. I don't know, like, just a suggestion. Stupid. Pisses me off. Okay, so anyway, there is Igor on the photo, right? Also, oh my god, random, super random, but I just remembered that, but it was annoying me. When they were still on the Albertville arc, when they were still going to Tribech in their 2 cars, they were traveling with Andrew, and he kept yapping, and at some point Igor was so pissed that he thinks that Andrew thinks he's that bitch, that he's the shit, that he just went and kissed Mia to like flex on this guy. I have a girlfriend, like, bro, you are so, I hate you. Okay, it's super random, okay, but like, I'm just remembering details that made me annoyed. Okay, so there is Igor, and then there is Mia, then there is Andrew, and then there is David, but then there was the 5th person. Oh my god, who is that? 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 4? Question mark? Because like I told you, like, he keeps recalling this stuff here that's like doesn't make sense, but it's there, like the things that this insane man told him. So he's like, 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 4. Yeah, so that was just stupid. I'm telling you. Oh my god. So they are like, who's that? It was not a ghost or anything, like, that was a straight up 5th person. But they don't know who that is. And they're like, anyways, moving on, and they keep walking. This is also the part when I kept falling asleep or like zoning out. But basically what I understood is that like a week passed. I swear to God, a week has passed. And they are still wandering in those mountains. They just keep looping. And I think like the day and night still keeps going, and it's okay. Yeah, Igor is awful. I don't know, like, they can't get out, and they start panicking, obviously. Like, they started panicking earlier, but I'm just skipping that because I lost focus, okay? I never played Don't Starve, so I don't know what's up, but I believe in you. Yeah, they are just lost, and they are trying to go from place A to place B, and like sometimes it's dark, and they keep walking, and nothing's happening. And then they suddenly like see the black castle that we established. Oh, it's even close. You can just draw an arrow, or like some else. Like sometimes they find themselves on Gibrica again, or on the at the tree, or some creepy place. You know, like they are basically just teleporting. From place to place. Even like the map doesn't make sense suddenly, and they are just lost for like a week. I assume, like, I don't know what were they eating, but something I assume they were. Another thing that I forgot to mention, Andrew has diabetes. Which he didn't tell them earlier, and he told them that basically he didn't tell them that, but just like when they were camping after they ate food, he just like took a insulin shot. So David got super pissed at him for not telling them that, you know, because like kind of irresponsible. I don't know if something happened and they didn't know that he's diabetic. Like they wouldn't know how to help him, for example. You know, like kind of irresponsible, whatever. So it's been a week, and like it's getting bad for Andrew because he ran out of insulin shots and stuff. You know, he's like, it's getting bad for him. What else? Mia keeps yapping, like, my turtle's gonna die. I mean, I get her, but she keeps yapping and panicking and just complaining and everything. And it's kind of annoying at like, it's a bit too much of her yapping like that, I guess. What else? Yeah, so they are just wandering, and it's getting bad, and they are looped, and whatever. I legit lost, like, I don't know. It was boring, Loki. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. Also, at some point, I think that someone mentioned that there is like a crack on top of Gibrica that people sometimes fall into. So I kind of assume that the story is not going to be like paranormal or anything. I remember listening to audiobook of like internet story, Buraska or something like this, and like it sounded like something paranormal, but at the end it was basically like actual people like hurting other people. I don't know, it was freaky. It kind of like, the ending freaked me out. It was pretty sad and wow. So I kind of assumed that for some reason like they will go into that crack and there is like a secret Nazi base and they are doing human experiments. That was my bet. But it's not the thing, it's not the case. I guess it's bad marketing for Slovakia if you put a secret Nazi base in there. I don't know, maybe Jozef Karika could get sued. But I would sue him if he did that, honestly, like. yeah, so super random, but yeah, it's a paranormal kind of thing. And yeah, they are wandering, they are panicking, it's getting bad for Andrew. I don't know, they got separated and somehow, I don't know, David is just gone, you know, like, he's just fucking gone. Actually, at one point still, Before that, they like, I don't know, he kept thinking about this, that was stupid. They went to Żybrica again, right, and they found this thing that they signed, and there is actually 5 signatures, because this 5th person also signed there, and it's not like extra, but it's with the same pen, and it's like like between, like it's not an extra, it's actually like clearly that person was with them, but no one knows who that is, like fucked up kinda. And then this guy also like disappears. I don't know what happened to him. So then there is just 3 of them. Oh, oh my god, my favorite fucking scene, I skipped over it. Okay, so, okay, we have spots to draw, awesome. So, Mia saw this picture and she was like, Kya! And she dropped the phone, Kya. She dropped the phone and the phone cracks. You know, because she got so like freaked out by the photo, and Igor is like, my cloud. He's like, no, my cloud, what did you do, you stupid fucking woman? What did you do? You ruined my cloud. All my recordings and photos are there. Stupid, my cloud, my cloud. He's so pissed, and he has like some woman hating arc in this moment, like he's really mean to her. I hate Igor. Also before, like when he was checking how many likes this stupid creepy post got, he noticed that he posted something new on the blog, which he clearly didn't, so he was like, who hacked me or something. Also kind of pointless, but then at the end of the book, I thought about all of these stupid scenes, and it kind of like makes sense after, like the last chapter of the book was good, the rest of the book's not so much. Basically. Anyway, I'll get my flu medicine in the meantime, actually, and drink some water. No, my cloud! Awesome. So where were we? Oh yeah, so they are like walking, just the 3 of them. We try. I don't know what happens, but they get like separated. They are all like going into different directions. So they are lost, and like, I mean, he had like woman hating arc, so Mia got probably pissed at him. I don't know. They are separated, and it's also like dark again. You know, it's like dark again, and they are like in the woods, so like it's extra dark, crazy stuff. So he's looking for Mia. He does not give a fuck about Andrew, because yeah, I forgot to mention that, but Igor is like such an asshole. First of all, like I already addressed that he was like trying to take advantage of these 2 dudes for the cloud. Right, because he wanted to post the recordings of them talking and stuff, but he also really doesn't like them. Like he like, oh, this guy smells, this guy is super weird, and I don't like them. No one really likes each other in this group. I mean, Igor and Mia technically do, because they're a couple, right? But the rest, not. They hate each other, basically. They are just there because they are got obsessed about revenge for some reason. So he doesn't like them, and he calls them both like freaks and weirdos, and he thinks he's better than them, but he's really not. And like, this is another reason why I hate Igor. He just like, he's so mean to other people and thinks he's better than them, but he's not. And I don't like him. I really don't. So he's like, I just wanted to find me I mean, I didn't give a fuck about Andrew, like, oh, he's diabetic, he's gonna like pass out anyway, and it's just gonna be annoying for us. Like, he's an asshole, you know. Like, I mean, okay, yeah, they've been lost for like 2 weeks maybe now, so I understand why he would care about his survival. But you don't have to tell that to us, since you are so-called narrating the whole thing. I don't know. Oh, also, I know why they got separated. Because this guy likes weed. This guy likes weed. He smokes weed and other shit, and he also tried to flex that to Jozef Karika at some point. It was like, yeah, I like weed, but I also like tried some other crazy stuff when I was on uni, like, oh, methadone or whatever. I don't know. I don't know about drugs, so can't really tell that. And Mia is a daughter of a mother who had alcoholism issues. So Mia is traumatized when it comes to substance abuse. So she always gets mad at Igor when he takes anything because like she's just traumatized, you know. And he smoked some weed or something when they got lost, and he acted weird, and she got suspicious, and he was like, yeah, I fucking abused some substances, what's it gonna be, bitch? And she's like, I'm leaving. So that's why they got separated, I think. So he's an asshole, you know, like, I hate Igor. And also she broke his phone, so he's like mad at her for that. There is like a lot of weird stuff happening, by the way, in this story, especially at later, like soonish, because like I'm gonna skip. Like in 10 minutes I'll get to the point probably. But basically there is like a lot of freaky scenes that are really freaky, and you could like maybe worry about people in danger or you being in danger. But he often is like, I wish my phone wasn't broken because I could record that and it would do numbers. Like, I hate you bro so much. I can't. Awful. Awful person. Cloud chaser. This is why you don't like cloud chasing is bad. And also he is so annoying when it comes to cloud, like he keeps flexing the cloud chasing so bad, because like at the start of the book he wanted to like post the findings about the recordings of the story, right, like with the doodler, and he was like, I wanted to publish it, but I needed to get it in the right moment, because like it was Sunday evening and nobody is online on Sunday evening and it would not do numbers. Like, bro, are you giving me social media advice? Because like I'm just shit posting at 3 a.m. and if you are funny, sometimes it's gonna do well. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you don't... I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry to people who like cloud. But sometimes... And I understand the struggle for artists. I understand, I just can't relate. Because also, like, funny pictures some do better than art, unfortunately, which sucks. But, like, it's not healthy for you. To just, you know, like, you don't need to... I know it's a thing, but, like, bro is weird, and he gives too much shit about cloud. It's like, you are not a company, and you have, like, 100 followers, probably, and if someone cares, they're gonna find it, and it's a blog. So there is a high chance that people are going to find it via SEO, like searches about Tribech anyway. You know, like, understandable for companies, understandable for artists. Though I do think that with art, like, you know, like sometimes you can schedule or like just repost or whatever. Sorry if that was ignorant. I hate Igor, and I just find it annoying that he would give Jozef Karika social media cloud tips for no reason, because he was pissing me off. What did you say in the meantime? I'm sorry. So true about Igor being 2D. That he turns to the side and disappears. That's so funny. I'm gonna remember that. And he's not gonna post the apology video because his cloud phone broke, Fuck Igor. Fuck Igor. So they are separated, and he feels lonely, and he is trying to find Mia. See, her name is Mia because she is missing in action. And they have like the whistles. They have like funny whistles that they can just blow, and it's I'm glad it made you laugh. They got whistles in case they get lost, because it was also mentioned that like whistle sounds can actually, like in mountains, you can hear it from even 3 kilometers, because it's like such a weird, such a specific sharp sound, which is obviously much longer than like human voice. So they got whistles, so he blows a whistle to find Mia. And he hears it from one side. He's like, oh my god, Mia! And then he hears it from another side. And he assumes that's Andrew, because like they probably both are trying to communicate. So he goes in one direction, and then he like hears it from another and another. He can find them. And he hears a lot of whistles, and it's like very confusing. So that's annoying. I'm gonna like fill the space with this image. And yeah, so he can't find Mia or anyone, and he keeps yapping random stuff like based on the dude lord things that he said, like no one gives a fuck, like, oh, it's random, whatever. Probably if I read the book, I would like the details more, like instead of listening to it, because like I said, the guy's voice just was annoying me in the audiobook. And also like Igor sucks, like you have to agree with me, Igor sucks. Like it's not even that I wasn't paying attention in some parts of the book, or like the details are cool, but Igor is such a bad character. I mean, basically all of them are such bad characters. I'll just defend Mia because he is mean to her for being a woman, and like I need to protect my girls. I don't know, awful. So yeah, he's looking for them. I don't know, eventually he finds Mia. Yay, reunited, woo! But then like there is still the whistle sound of, right? I'm glad you like understand my hatred for Igor, like fuck this guy. And this, like, Igor is obviously, we have to get out of here, and Mia is like, no, this is Andrew, we have to help him. So Mia goes there, and like he sounds like he's super hurt. First, like this was like some like whistle, but then they hear a scream, and it sounds like he describes it that it was such a loud, painful scream that it sounded like someone is taking his skin off him, and then they hear another one, and it's like extra painful. He's like, it sounded as if someone like shit, how do you translate it? Impaled him on impale is actually just a word. It sounded so painful, as if someone impaled him. And then he adds, not that I know how it sounds when someone is impaled, because how would I? Like, bro, we get it, like, we get it. Anyway, So Mia goes after him, and this guy like froze. He is like, I would imagine this is like the standing emoji. It's not because it's like a stigma as every other stigma I drew here, but he just freezes, and Mia goes to help Andrew, who is screaming painfully. So she goes, and she goes, and I don't know, she probably like imagine this is like where Igor is standing, right? And she probably like tumbled down. I don't this is how I imagine this in the audiobook. There is like some grass here. This is like thank you. I love my art. So I imagine that she just tumbled down and screamed. This guy is like flabbergasted. He's just standing there frozen. He hears her like screaming, and then she screams again, like something super bad happened. And he cries, I'm so sad. Like, bro, you could just go there. I mean, okay, I can't. I just hate Igor, you know. Normally, I don't blame scared people, frozen in fear people like that, but I just hate Igor. Yes, she's there. And after he cried, I don't know, maybe peed himself a little or something, like he finally walks down there. We're almost at the end of the book, by the way. It's like chapter, remember, it's 38 chapters. This is like chapter 33. Maybe even like 34. So he walks there, and there is like weeds, like dried weeds. I don't know, there is a lot of thorns there, you know. And he says that he found Andrew. He was like lying in a freaky position, and he was like bleeding and everything. Also, they went after him because they found his cat's jacket on the ground, not only just whistle and screams, but whatever. So he assumed that he is probably dead, whatever. He's like bleeding, like, oh, lots of cuts basically, you know. And then there is Mia. She's like chilling here, eyes closed. Yeah, that's Mia. Also bleeding a bit, but like not that much, whatever. She's pretty Gucci compared to that guy, which also pisses me off, because this indicates, right, that the cuts that Doodlor had in the beginning, because it was described that he had a lot of cuts and burns. Oh yeah, this guy's hair also was burned a bit for some reason, but there was no fire around, so that was random. But whatever. He had a lot of random cuts that they couldn't pinpoint what it was from. Like, bro, it's thorns. It's literally just thorns. How could you not pinpoint? That's okay. Like, I assumed there was some torture, but according to these findings, we just, like, you can basically, like, it's thorns, you know, like, whatever. That's good, Igor Rose. Yeah, he probably does. Mia also had like some burn on her end of the hair, probably. So also random, because like, why did that happen? And how did that happen? And he's like, and this is where he's like, Mia, oh Mia. He says Mia a lot in different tones, and every single one of them annoyed me so. okay, so like he walks up to her, it's on the, you know, Mia, wakey wakey. And Mia actually opens her eyes. But she's like chilling there. And they are like chilling there like that in silence for a while. He's confused, she's like chilling. And Mia suddenly decides, holy shit, we are running! Woo! And she's like super speedy. And she holds his hand, and they are running for a while. And then she gets tired, and she just like plops on the ground, and he's like, Mia, no, what's happening? And he basically describes it. This is another thing that like the guy, the doodler, said something about like burning little shits, I don't know. Something about burning or light, or I don't know. This guy is going insane, by the way, because reasons like all of them are going insane, but he just like thinks that, I don't know, being loud, for example, will like put a target on them from like some firelights, I don't know. Also, I forgot to mention again that when they were lost, and they were I think here, and they found the fifth signature, they still had phone from some other person, I think, and they actually called they called help, and someone picked up, but they like, for some reason they all started saying bullshit and forgetting things, you know. It's like some force didn't want them to contact the world. They were like suddenly forgetting things like numbers or how to use a phone. I don't know, like something weird happened, you know. Whatever. So Mia plops. He's like, no, Mia. And he she's alive, you know, but he describes it that like she is basically underwater and she's drowning, and there is ice here, and she just keeps going low, and she like can see, it's also like the window, like bro is yapping about nonsense, and it's like a window when you are a fly and you see the outer world through the window, but you can't leave because you don't understand how to like that, like you can't go through the window because it's closed and you keep bumping into the wall, and she can't break out of this, and like basically she drowned, and then instead of saying that she drowned in her thoughts, like that the light in her burned out. So it's like she was alive and her body, like, you know, she was alive like that, but the Mia that he knew was like lost. And then she gets up and starts, and no, he's like, okay, so she's gone for real. So he is going to walk, and then she gets up and starts following him, like just the body, because the mind is lost basically, and he is thinking, he's like, holy shit, I got a zombie girlfriend. He's awful. I mean, he is concerned, but that's like a random ass thought that he had, and it again annoyed me. Like, he's trying to sound so cool, like, you are not that cool. So yeah, that's a thing. And they keep walking, she's gone. Basically, she, like, the light in her burned out because, like, quotes, whatever she said in this scene with, like, Andrew being fucked up, like, when she fall down, probably, or something, like, something bad was happening. It like, traumatized her so bad that, like, she just died. Thank you, Loppy. Thank you for coming, being active. Enjoy your day, and we're getting to the end of the story. So if you are interested later, you know, you can. Ooh, wink, wink. Yay! Yeah. Okay. I'll. Bye. Yeah, so she's following him and they are walking, and like this is chapter 36 out of 38, and it feels like nothing's gonna get resolved, you know? And then he suddenly like decides, oh, these woods are getting less thick, and he hears like a bell. And they keep walking, and there are like buildings, and they are people. Wow, and they are like out like that, you know, like they just walked. It's been like 3 months, by the way. And they are like out like that, just like that, and he's like, holy shit, we're out, and he collapses. And then he wakes up on the bed of some random guy, because like obviously they found them, you know, like we're chilling, like it's over. It's just over like that. And they, by the way, like they found Andrew. Andrew is also fine, like Andrew is not dead. They gave him like insulin, so he's not in coma, he's gonna get okay. This guy is kind of okay. They put Mia in the psych ward because she was just this insane at this point, like she would just stare into walls and do nothing. And the David guy, what's up with him? Nobody knows this name. Did he exist? Is this like, what's up with that guy? Where did he go? We don't know. You know, like I'm not even kidding. So we move here to that part because we just like went off track and there is still space. So basically, thank you, it's so true. I'm pinning that. I love pinning things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so basically the guy is like okay, except he's like depressed, obviously, because shit happened. Andrew is like alive, but the guy wanted to like contact him, and he's like, the mom said, like the mom of Andrew said no, because I don't know, she hates, like, no. Yeah, this guy suddenly doesn't exist. Mia is in a psych ward and she's just fully non-verbal and just stares at the walls. So shit happened, and like this is the last interesting, like the last chapter is basically Jozef Karika talking about the whole experience and talking to Igor. So like this chapter is this is the only chapter that I liked in this book. It's basically that they fell into the crack, the rift, you know. So the title of this book that was active kind of like at the top of the mountain, like in Tribech, and it put them in like basically it's like a black hole kind of deal between dimensions, you know, and that happens to all the people probably. Like it's crazy theory thingy, and he describes it that it's like basically it's like an infinite elevator that only goes up, you know. So like they started in dimension number 1, and then you just only go, like you can get to the previous one. So basically they traveled between dimensions without knowing that. Which also, like, you know, explains that, for example, when Doodlor appeared here, right, like no one knew who he was in the psych ward, or like some other guy, or that like some people get lost, or some people just die for no reason, right, you know, because it's like sometimes they are from different dimensions. So for example, now they are like in a dimension where David, the teacher guy, doesn't exist because no one remembers him, and they started as 5, but they just forgot the 5th dude along the way. Like he just yeah, so that happened, for example. You're so hi, thank you. Mwah. And I don't know, I found this concept fascinating, and it was cool in the meaning that, for example, in this moment where he heard like the whistles from all the directions, you know, here, it was basically like possibly him just from like different dimensions doing the same thing, and they could just hear each other. And like, yeah, for example, when they found this, like it was also dimension when there was 5 of them, or like when they met this kid that said that he's meeting parents in Albertville, that is like, for them it's a abandoned village, but maybe in this dimension, because he laughed at the suggestion that, oh, it's the abandoned village, and he laughed, so possibly in that dimension it was not abandoned, you know. So like it was like, I like this concept, this theory in like the last chapter, just because it explains some things, I guess, but it doesn't really, maybe if I was listening better, but like it still doesn't really explain why they were, I mean, could it explain that they were like going in wrong directions because in each universe stuff is placed differently? I don't know, I feel like that's not correct, and they were like just some supernatural stuff was like messing up with them. I don't know. So I don't know what happened there. Like when they heard scream, it was probably something else happening than what they saw, because like maybe, I don't know, like there is like, the concept is cool, but there is a lot of stuff that is still stupid, that doesn't make sense. But it's kind of like, I liked the concept of being stuck in like a crack between dimensions, and you can just leave one of them and never come back, you know, and you don't even notice that it's a different dimension, because it's like, hey, that could happen to you in real life. I could walk through this door and maybe I'll find myself in a different dimension that I will never notice is different, because it's something super minor, right? And it also makes sense with like the fact that there is like a lot of lost people, and some of them that get found because, you know, like they just left and possibly find themselves in a different dimension, so they are gone from this one that they were originally from, but maybe like they get found because they also exist in the different, you know what I mean, I don't know, like the concept was cool, so when he was talking I liked that part, the rest of the book not so much, And then, like, yeah, this is Jozef Karika, by the way. They are like sitting, right? There is this recorder. There is Igor, whom we hate. And Igor just gets up and he just leaves. And he's like, okay, go tell my story. He doesn't even say goodbye. He just like, okay, I'm done telling my story. My girlfriend is in a psych ward, and these two people that I've been traveling with don't even exist in this dimension. And it all sucked. But this is like apparently like a thing. The crack between dimensions is in Tribech. Go tell my story. And the last chapter is like the Jozef Karika going like, yeah, so this is what Igor told me. I don't know how true is that, because there is like a lot of mistakes. That, for example, this was north and not south, or this place and this place are like 3 kilometers apart and not 10 of 10. And this link is not active anymore, by the way, but like he wanted me to tell the story, so I'm just like telling it how it is. Yeah, I don't say that everything is true, but this is what it is. Yeah, so that's literally the story of Szczelina / Rift / Cracked / Treblina, or something like that in original language. And as you can see, it pissed me off, because Igor fucking sucks. And there is just, he kept yapping and yapping and yapping about random stuff. Oh, and there is like some song that he recommends, or like the David sent them to like spook them. It's like some spooky folk creature from that region that like he's gonna get you, and he often like remembers like he's lost in the woods, and he's like, oh shit, he's gonna get you, like he just keeps singing that to himself. Stupid, just stupid. And like the dimension concept is cool, and I understand how you could be freaked out maybe by this concept, especially when it's presented as basically a documentary that, oh, it happened, and like actually, like I said, people in Tribech actually get lost, you know, like in these mountains specifically, for some reason. So like you can basically read it and believe in this story, like, oh yeah, it happened and it's real, and now I'm freaked out that there are multiple dimensions and scientific proof and everything. But it was like all the characters suck and are annoying, and you are not rooting for them, and you know that Igor survives even though he's depressed and he sucks, and it's bad, and I don't like it. There is no tension. Like, I mean, this is why I want to read a good horror book, because I want to feel what it's like to be scared by stuff happening. But them going, and there is again like some camp vehicle or the Black Castle, and being like, oh shit, it's Black Castle, like it's not really scary. Like the concept of dimensions, sure, kind of made me think. Only good chapter basically. The rest awful, like the dialogue, the yapping about nothing, how it's presented as telling the story, but all the like dialogues and recordings are just remembered perfectly bad. Just made me angry. I've been about it for almost 3 hours. I'm this mad, holy fuck. There is probably some details that made me angry that I don't remember. Also, the turtle. Remember the turtle that Mia was crying that it's gonna die because we're lost? here and we can't get down and I can feed it. So basically they put her in a psych ward, and this guy was like, Igor was in hospital for a while. Yeah, Claudia, rip Claudia. And the turtle, Claudia fucking died because Igor was in the hospital. She fucking died because he was in the hospital for like a week and no one cared to check on the turtle. Like, that's just stupid. Like, Claudia, like, it was so bad for her and they killed her off like that. Fuck Igor, it's all his fault. So yeah, I do not recommend that book, especially since I told you the whole plot very badly. I mean, you can watch, listen to it or read it. And there is a movie. I'm gonna watch the movie out of curiosity, I think. Yes, like, you can check. Maybe it's actually good for you, but like, Igor sucks. I'm sorry, but he just awful person, awful character. Claudia fucking died because of him. And it's all because he called the safe Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Like, if he didn't do that, none of this would have happened, you know? He would still be a useless student that people make fun of, and no one likes him except Mia. Maybe I'm gonna do it. Probably not. I assume it's... Maybe Igor will be more likable. I'll just update you about that, basically, I think. I think that's the best outcome. So yeah, don't recommend that one. I'll just show you, like, still in paint, you know, but like, I need to post these doodles. It's very big, holy shit. No, okay, I can't show you the cover in the meaningful way, but you can Google it, okay? I'm gonna post this doodle page so people can try to understand what is happening in this story. But I enjoyed talking about it a lot. And thank you for being here. And yeah, maybe next time I want to read more books, more horror books, hoping to find one that is actually good. I'll read the documentary book about communism in Albania first, because that's how this whole arc of the rift, cracked Strzelina happened. But after that, hopefully I'll read more horror books. Maybe one of them won't make me yap for almost 3 hours about how much I hate it. But I had great time yapping, you know. Like, thanks for coming. Okay. Actually, honestly, I mean, I also could hate on Nuno Necrit. So we could do that, but I feel like I should read it again. I also was going to read it in Polish. I still didn't read it in Polish, even though I bought the book last year, because I just wanted to compare like the details. I need to see if Kalista calls Viego little uncle in Polish, because she does it in English. But yeah, I could do that. I also need to do like a funny stream when I'm trying to like do the chart of all the Viego lore related things. I wanted to do that as a meme for a while, and also draw like 2. I have like 3 funny drawing ideas. Maybe you'll see me swim more. Probably not, because like we established, I applied to like internship for this month and the next one, because I need to do that to pass my semester. But hopefully, also likely given is starting, hopefully. I had great time. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hating on Igor. Fuck that guy. I actually feel less sick right now because, you know. And then I cough. Wow. Wait, I'll show you Albert one last time. Alberciucha! Dzidzia! Chodź! is my little lamb. He's my little baby boy. He's my wamba bamba. Baby. That's Alberciucha. He's Ipi. No przepraszam. He got mad at me for doing that. That's like, he's meowing at me angrily now. I'll give him a treat. Wait. Proszę, dzidzia, weź sobie. Okay. Okay, he's not mad at me anymore. Yeah, 30 seconds until a round number. I like doing round numbers. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna like put it on YouTube or something so people can see me hate, maybe, I don't know. Thank you for coming. I had a great time. See you on Twitter in 5 minutes. Ooh, wow. Ooh, bam. I don't know. Bye.